And because I was a Spanish-speaking missionary, I was put more in like where the Spanish areas were, which is generally the opposite of where like all the businessmen were. But there was, I'm trying to think, like even though I didn't serve in areas where like where the heart of business activity was and where I could see all those individuals, I was able to see, I just from like observing, like I'd gone to those parts of the city before and just kind of just in walking around, not necessarily in like interacting or sharing the gospel with them, but I could see just, and then just the attitude that comes from, especially that heart of Manhattan is, and maybe it's also coming from a missionary mindset, but it's just so worldly. Like, it's like the epitome of just everything that the world values. Like, and you walk around in South Manhattan, and there's like billboards, but they're the like TV billboards where, so it's like you're surrounded by commercials all the time, and so they're always just like selling you something and just, and the air of like competition is like so prevalent as well. Just like you see so many, I mean, there's a lot of tourists, but then there's also like a lot of, like, you can see just how hard people are working to try and compete and to try and be the best. But, and then also like the things that people are selling, they're trying to sell, oh, like buy this, because then you'll be like that prominent person that you want to be, or like you need this brand in order to, so I could be that wealthy business person you want to be. And so I guess it's saying like that, just the very idea of they were just focused so much on things that didn't matter the most. They were worthy goals, but I could just see that because they were working so hard in those areas of their life, they were like, especially their spiritual lives were going out of balance. Because I feel like in less like competitive areas of the world, like even just in my hometown, even though people aren't super religious, they have more balance to their lives because they don't have to like work as hard to do well in their careers or things like that. So they have their career and they have their job, and so like life is a little bit slower and mellower, and so they maybe are a little bit more accepting of the gospel. But just like people that are so driven and focused on their one goal that it's just so hard just to I don't know, just kind of get them to wake up a little bit and just say, okay, I don't know, just like my observing from people just like on trains and seeing their mannerisms, and I don't know.